Good morning, Earthlings. Good morning, everyone. Aaron here, aka AJ, aka Papa. It is January 9th, 2020, and I am back with another vlog to feast your eyes and ears indubitably upon you little minxes. How's everyone doing today? Myself, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. You may notice that my intro changed a little bit, and that is because it was brought to my attention that the poster that I was using was a Hanukkah poster. And upon looking at it more, it obviously was. There's 9 candles. The one in the middle is set higher than the rest. I don't know why I didn't see that, obviously, given the fact that I aspire to celebrate Hanukkah. I don't know. I just saw the candles and they looked peaceful, and I was like, ooh, 100 Days of Zen, perfect. And yeah. So anyway, my intro's changed because this is not 100 Days of Hanukkah, it's 100 Days of Zen, so there you go. Read a couple more chapters in Uncle Silas, the book that I'm reading right now, and I'm enjoying it. You know, it's not really getting to the point yet, but that's okay because the mood of it's fantastic. So it's got a creepy vibe, and the main character is stricken with anxiety constantly, and all of the people that she comes encounters, they're all really creepy and gaunt and weird looking, and she just got a new governess who's extremely weird, and she's a French governess, and I don't know. I'm just now starting to really get into dialect and stuff too, where the governess is French, so the dialect is written in a French accent. It's really cool how people can do that. It just blows my mind. I'm working another 8-hour shift at the bookstore today, and then afterwards I will be delivering again. I knocked out another one of the bills that needed to get paid. Well, that was actually a little bit past due on accident, and so we are back to kind of rebuilding up the financial mound of money, so to speak, that I like to have in the bank account. So we're working on that tonight, and then tomorrow is just a short shift, so I will be able to put much more time into delivering, and then we will be back on track. It's just weird on 8-hour days because I'm so used to making money daily, that those days a lot of times I don't deliver because I get out at a weird time, and it doesn't make sense really for me to hop on at that point. But I've been doing it the past 2 days because we've been broke as a joke. So I have been faithfully doing my yoga every night, and the past couple of days though, I have been really struggling with my back pain, and so I've been keeping it kind of minimal because I don't want to push things too far and injure myself or anything like that. But yeah, it's not been as the first couple of days I did it was miserable. Then after that, I noticed that my body kind of normalized the movements and stuff, and it wasn't as painful. And then the past 2 days or so, when I have done it, it's been pretty painful again. But I am experiencing and utilizing much more of a range of motion. So it may just be that I've stepped up to the next level of kind of range of motion, and so my body is going to have to normalize that too. So, but I haven't missed a day, and I don't plan on it. So we are on day 9, and I've faithfully done 9 days in a row of very, very beginner, very light yoga. And I'm going to keep it that way for a little while at least, because I have 100 days to progress, guys. No need for me to injure myself trying to be, get ahead of the game. So that's what's been going on, guys. Pretty much business as usual, nothing too crazy, right? So let's get to it. Let's get to Zen quote of the day today. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? I know I'm ready for it. Zen quote of the day comes from Mother Teresa. Can you believe it? Shout out to Mother Teresa. It goes a little bit like this. Don't think that love, in order to be genuine, has to be extraordinary. Isn't that a great quote, guys? This quote today is really more about giving you guys some assurance, right? And giving you guys a little bit of comfort. I spend so much of my time finding docking points that I can really drive the point home and really preach about, but I don't really want to do that today. I just wanted to give some assurance, give some comfort, and just put you guys' mind at ease about trying to live a more zenful life. So often in life, we are searching for purpose. We're trying to figure out what is our purpose here on earth. Why am I here? What is the whole plan of it all? Why do I exist in this realm of existence? Well, I don't know if I have the answers to all of those questions, but what I do know is that one cornerstone of this human experience is love. And the experience I believe that we are meant to have is to experience love and to show and share love with those that we are having the shared human experience with. It's so common to think when we think about being charitable or giving or loving towards our fellow human beings, to think that we have to do it in some way that is grandiose or over the top, give $1,000 or start a foundation or, donate so many things over the course of our lifetime or, and we see people who are either famous individuals or people who come into fame because of the huge things that they've done in a charitable manner. And we see them and we base the validity of our giving, our love, and our generosity on what they've done. And it's so easy to do that. And the reality is giving is proportional to what you have to give. So if you don't have much to give, but you give your last $10, proportionately you're giving more. And I keep mentioning giving because giving is a very easy way to express things, but let's get away from the giving. Let's just talk about expressing love, generally speaking. So there's many ways we can express love, but we don't have to express it by saying I love you. A lot of times our actions will express love because, in a situation where we're out in public and we come across somebody who's clearly having a hard time and we want to express to them our compassion for them, we don't walk up to a stranger and go, you know what, I love you, because in this world today, it's weird to do things like that and people sometimes don't take it the right way. So our actions a lot of times can speak to what it is that we're trying to communicate to another human. So that lady who dropped her groceries at the grocery store, stop and help her pick them up. And not just stop and help her pick them up and be awkward about it, but make polite conversation, acknowledge the fact that she's another human being and smile at them and show compassion through your word. That guy on the side of the street who's asking for money, so often we walk by that person because it's so easy to justify ignoring them because we've come to believe that people who ask for money on the side of the road or, outside the door at the gas station are scamming the system or are perfectly fine, they just don't want to work, or, maybe have mental health issues, but there's resources, but we don't always have to per se give money, but we can stop and acknowledge them as a human being and express to them, concern for their current situation and say, well, I don't have money to give, but I have concern for your situation and I have care for you as a human being. Our expression of love doesn't have to be so grandiose or so over the top that it really pulls us out of the flow of our day. It can be many, many tiny little things throughout the day that express love to the human experience as a whole. We don't have to focus all of our efforts on one person. We can give small, tiny kindnesses throughout the day that will express an overall gratitude for our fellow human being. One final point that I will make about, being loving and giving and generous and expressing gratitude to those people that you come in contact with throughout the day. Yes, it benefits those people and it is a blessing to those people, but the person that benefits the most out of giving and expressing love and being generous is yourself. And that's not to say that that should be your motivation for giving and doing all these things. You give willingly, you give out of love, you express love out of pure intent. But what ends up happening is that through that expression of love and through that giving nature and that generosity and that gratitude that you express throughout the day, you actually benefit emotionally from it. And sometimes it even manifests into something being given to you, or people expressing love to you. The reality is the universe is going to respond with whatever you're putting out there. So if you are with good intent and without ulterior motive, giving love, expressing love, being generous, giving, being charitable, doing those things, the universe is going to respond. God is going to respond with those things right back to you. And you can't outgive God. You can't outgive the universe. So don't do it for that reason. But just remember that it's going to benefit you as well. You know, even if it's just a fantastic feeling you get from being a good person. So that's it, guys. Do not think that love, in order to be genuine, has to be extraordinary, because it doesn't. It can be tiny, small acts throughout the day. It can be just smiling at the cashier at the store. It can just be saying hi or waving a thank you to somebody who lets you in during traffic. Those small kindnesses accumulate over the day and eventually will benefit you emotionally, and sometimes even manifest into really great things for you. It's about the shared human experience and interacting with people in a way that is kind, generous, and loving. And it doesn't take much, guys. So don't fret. Just get out there and be good to people, and you will see life will be so zenful. Thank you, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello, guys. Home at last. It is 8:30 at night, and I'm actually been home for a little bit. I tried to deliver, but it didn't work out. I ended up with one delivery, and I was like, okay, at this point, I'd rather just be at home and comfortable and getting ready to go to sleep. And I was finishing up the vlog when my good friend Heather called. Shout out to Coops Double Coops. And yeah, it was good to talk to her because we've been missing each other. So yeah, it's been a good night. All the way around, a good day. Put in 8 hours at the bookstore. I get paid tomorrow. I pay some bills. Gonna work some deliveries. I work a short day at the bookstore, so it's all gonna be good. Ugh. I'm getting ready to go and watch that 3-part series called Dracula on Netflix, because I've heard some good things. And a funny thing is when Heather called, she was like, I'm going home to watch the 2nd season of Dracula. And I'm like, I was literally getting ready to start that too. So great minds think alike. She's like my little sister. I just love her. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Hope that you had a great day. And if you didn't, tomorrow's a new day. So get up, get ready, get going, and we'll see you tomorrow with Zen of the Day. Love you. Okay, bye.